Oh my goodness. I'm actually right twice in a row. Oh, I was right about Patrick Mahomes winning, the Chiefs winning. So, you know what? Come to think of it, it's no coincidence that we had Paul Rudd on yesterday's episode of Hot Ones on the day that the Chiefs played and then beat the Broncos. Paul Rudd's actually a Chiefs fan. He's from Kansas City. So, yeah, everything comes full circle. So, just get Paul Rudd on Hot Ones more often, and the Chiefs are going to win more games. So, yeah, there we go. That actually makes sense when you think about it. Well, that's the only logical explanation I can come up with. Good morning, happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday. We are near the end of the week. We just have to get through the rest of the day. It is awesome. You're done almost for the week. And yeah. It's weird. Okay, so the good news is yesterday I finally have working internet here. Hooray. It is awesome. But, I still have a lot of work to do before my apartment is up and ready to go to show to the viewing public. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see. Although, I will say though, and I was saying this all day, yesterday, I was it might have been because of all the rain and the cold and the dampness and you just want to stay inside and bundle up. But seriously, all day yesterday, I was craving soup. Like any soup. Be it's the one on my full course menu or not. I was just craving, I was craving soup, but also I have a few, I had to get rid of some produce that would have gone bad otherwise. So, here's the thing. I know they canned soups of all kinds get a bad rap, but you can fix them up with a few spices, adding a few things of your own produce in there, and it's actually pretty solid if you do it that way. It's pretty sweet. So that's my recommendation. Let's be honest. We're coming up on Thanksgiving where we famously use cream of mushroom soup to make that green bean casserole with the crispy fried onions on top. Funny. I see that as a Thanksgiving dish staple, but every year I've celebrated Thanksgiving with my family, we've never had that. No, we really have never had that. Actually, I don't know if I should be telling you this, but we've had, in the past, there was one dish that I don't think anybody would ever see at the table. We didn't have the green bean casserole with the crispy fried onions on top. But one thing we did have that had, crispy breading on top of it in a casserole dish was, believe it or not, oysters. Yeah. Apparently, the recipe calls for, you take a sheet pan, okay? You take a sheet pan, and you take breadcrumbs or Ritz crackers, something that's traditionally, you put at the bottom to make a crust. You put a whole lot of oysters on top of it. Fresh oysters, obviously, not canned. And you put them on all on top of that pile with a whole bunch of Worcestershire sauce and I guess whatever else you want to add to it. Another layer of that breading, a Ritz cracker crust or whatever, and you bake it for an hour. It was amazing. We haven't had it in quite a long time, but I've been thinking about maybe trying to bring that back. Who knows? Maybe it'll be better than I remember. Let's be honest, as a kid at the time, the only thing that interested me was that breading. As pretty much anyone can attest to, the breading, anything fried is automatically going to be the best part. So, yeah, there's that. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't able to. I was going to talk about how I don't really have cable yet, so I couldn't really watch the game. But the fact that I was right about the Chiefs beating the Broncos 30-6 means that, like, the Chiefs got their groove back, which is good. Because if they have Super Bowl aspirations this year, they are going to need it. You know, it was actually kind of funny because I'm watching Undisputed yesterday, and Skip Bayless was commenting on how, like, during the first 4 weeks, the Chiefs were 4-0, and the Broncos were 0-4. 2 weeks later, the Chiefs are 4-2, and the Broncos are 2-4. The roles are starting to shift in, reverse, if you will. But the Chiefs won. Big division rival game, even though 30-6 is a pretty big blowout. Although it was weird, both Skip and Shannon predicted Denver was going to win. Relatively close scoring. I think Shannon had like 27-23 and Skip had like 23-21, somewhere in that ballpark. So the fact that the Chiefs won by an even greater margin than either Skip or Shannon predicted means that the Chiefs are back. They are back, and until something happens, they're probably going to be here to stay. As top the AFC. Although my money's on the fact that the Chiefs are probably going to have to go to Foxborough if they want to go to the Super Bowl. Because right now, both New England and San Francisco are the only two teams that are undefeated, and New England is the AFC. So again, the Patriots are going to have to hold on to the number one seed. Man, gosh, am I tired. It's weird. I actually went to bed early and, I always tend to, sleep in longer than I should. It's, not very... And it was so scary, too, because, okay, for those of you guys who don't know, I mentioned this, several times, but it has now been 2 weeks since the last One Piece manga chapter came out. So you would think that today would be the day that, I could actually read it and do, some sort of reaction for you guys. Well, it's half correct. See, the actual chapter itself is not out yet, but the spoilers are. Which, if you're probably like, well, Nick, why would you want to read the spoilers? I mean, the spoilers, again, they do exactly what they'll ruin whatever it is you're going to be surprised by. True, but normally when you get a manga chapter that reveals spoilers, all they really do is show pictures of what you see in there. I mean, the dialogue is still in Japanese, which I can't read Japanese, so I have no idea what's going on. And all I can do is just look at the picture and sort of infer as to what I'm looking at and seeing if what I'm looking at is, correct or, whatever. And possibly build speculation and theory off of what I see. But again, I can't really do much of that because I can't read Japanese. I mean, I know some of the classic Japanese words like arigato, konnichiwa, again, some of the basic ones. And yes, of course, I know what sushi is. Who doesn't at this point? I mean, we live in a day and age where, we have, you can get sushi readily available at many places. Heck, there's actually a sushi place right near where I live. I could walk there, actually. For those of you guys in the city of Elmira who are wondering, it's Happy Family. I haven't been there, haven't tried it yet, though, to be perfectly honest, after what happened last Friday, I don't really plan on doing that because, let's just say I'm going to try my luck seeing my friend at Bernie Murray's again. That would be something sweet. I would like to ask that person how their first day back to school was. See, this person was the friend I mentioned earlier this week who went back to teaching at the BOCES. So, yeah, I would love to ask how it went, how their students are, stuff like that. So, here's hoping that my friend is there. Because, it could be very well so that the person is not there today. I'm holding out hope, but I'm trying not to keep my hopes, too high. Full disclosure, I was in utter shock when I saw this person last Friday. I said enough about a week ago, but, actually 6 days ago, because it was Saturday, I was talking about this. But, yes, see, guys, I'm paying attention to what's going on. I are totes smart, okay? No kidding. That right, if I was like in the stand-up and I had like a stand-up special on Comedy Central, that's what it would be called. I are totes smart. That's what I would do. Yeah. So sadly, no One Piece manga chapter out yet. I'm sad. But, it's cool. I waited 2 weeks. I can stand to wait a little while longer. Especially when it's going to be today anyway. If anything, it's probably out right now. Let me check. Let's see, where is it? Oh, right, I forgot. It was darn it, hold on. Hold on. Is it out yet? It's loading. The anticipation's killing me. Okay, seriously, I just got new internet. It's okay, thank you. No, it's not out yet. It's okay though. Again, I can wait. I do have Again, I don't want to. I always put a link in the description as to what the One Piece manga chapter is. So, and I could do the same thing with the spoilers, but honestly, if the chapter itself is coming out not long after, there's no point. Although, personally, I'm liking how, when I do put a link, I actually start putting the title of the chapter in there, so, you can get sort of an idea of what's to see, or what's to come. But, again, still not out yet, so can't really do it. I'll definitely do it for, tomorrow's video, of course. That is provided I remember to do it, because sometimes I don't. Actually, I've been pretty good about showing the One Piece manga chapter or whatever almost as soon as possible. Last time was, a bit of an exception because, I'm attorney polling union and I was so incredibly busy that I didn't have time to read the chapter itself and all sorts of varying factors that would allow me to not, do well at it. But, it's cool. It is what it is. Plus, again, considering it was my 10-year union attorney polling, I can live with, not getting everything, done on time. Especially when you guys have been pretty cool and flexible on when I'm able to get my video out there. So, there's that. Let's see. Anything else happen of significant factors this week? Actually, it does remind me. I mentioned this a while ago, but way back in September. But about a month ago, which was actually around the time my brother and sister-in-law had their baby shower. It was actually a Horseheads homecoming game, which, normally I commented. Normally they have it like later in October, but it's late September. It's pretty early, right? Here's the thing though. I remember looking at Horseheads football schedule. They've had like away games for like the last 3 weeks. I think this is their first home game since then. So, yeah, go Raiders. I'm probably I'm gonna be busy tomorrow, so I don't think I'll be able to watch the game. But go Horseheads. I hope tomorrow's game goes pretty well. with that being said, why don't you just have homecoming this weekend? I don't know. I mean, I'm not in charge of the scheduling, and honestly, it sounds like a very complicated and very sophisticated task that my feeble mind would probably not be able to comprehend. So, why question anyway? And hopefully later today, the new One Piece manga chapter will come out. I'll be able to share it in the link in the description below. But for now, again, if the Chiefs want to win, just have Paul around hot ones. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button, follow me on social media platforms, turn this notification on YouTube. I am very humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I am hoping you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And remember, for you guys, I want to talk to channel who's going to be here to lend the year. And I'll always have your back. Take care. And make good choices. Especially today since it's Friday. Which, since it is Friday, I get Rita's today. Hooray. See ya.